So, ooh, a bike. So, what's wrong with this? So, I figure we've got front and rear derailleur and a tire. This sounds like a 2 to 3 beer problem, but let's start out with beer number 1. What do we have for beer number 1? I have to go get my own damn beer.
Oh no.
Right. So, wow, the pyramid has gotten bigger. Yep. Oh, and there are some big ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should open the big one first.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so tonight's beer. To start. What is it? It's called Chateau. How do you pronounce this?
Louisiana.
Jiahu.
Jiahu.
Tonight we have, for our first beer, the beer to be shared among everybody, because this is your first day of work on this crazy project, and we all deserve some tasty brew, and I hope this is tasty brew. I've never had this before. I'm going to be saying a lot on this show. We're going to try some interesting beers. But this is Dogfish Head's Chateau Jiahu, or Yahoo, if you pronounce the J differently. I don't know. It's got this half-naked, maybe Asian chick with a giant kanji tramp stamp and a glass of something. This is beer, not wine, even though it says Chateau something. So, I don't know.
Over here?
It sounds a little pretentious. It sounds like it's a little over-marketed, but with the half-naked, maybe Asian chick with the tramp stamp.
Let's see the tramp stamp. Ooh, trampy.
Yeah, that. But, so what do they say about it? They say malt beverage brewed with honey and hawthorn fruit and fermented with grape concentrate. So, okay, maybe it is sort of a wine, and it's sort of a beer, and it's sort of something else. We put a bunch of things into a bottle, and then we added yeast, and it made this! That's really what they're saying. And we don't know what to call it, so let's call it something unpronounceable.
Let's put a half-naked chick with a tramp stamp on it, because,
And then, for the people who actually read, we have something vaguely intelligent. We have it says 9,000-year-old Chateau Jiahu stands apart as the most ancient chemically attested? What does that even mean? Chemically attested alcoholic beverage in the world. Its recreation is based on painstaking excavation by Chinese archaeologists of Jiahu in the Yellow River Basin. The spacing changes.
My bullshit meter is registering like a 6.
Yeah, state-of-the-art microanalysis of pottery residues by American laboratories, and the inspired Neolithic brewing of Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. Chateau Jiahu, then as now, opens a window into the world of our ancestors. This is all to convince you that paying $9.99 for what is ultimately a pint and a half of beer, this is not even 2 beers, this is 1.5 beers for $10. Not $10 to have someone pour it for you in a nice glass, in atmosphere with music and
between breasts,
and and potential mating partners, which brings us to breasts. No. This is to convince you that it's okay to pay $10 for 1.5 beers. As you can see, our problem is 2 to 3 beers. I'd need to spend $20 on beer if this is going to do it.
And
but who knows? Maybe it's that
work.
Tasty.
Isn't it $10.99? Wouldn't you be spending $22?
No, it's $9.99.
Oh, okay.
Did I say $10.99?
Here we go. That's a lovely sound.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I need a glass. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. Because this is a pretentious beer, alcoholic beverage, wine thing, we're gonna put it in a wine glass. Okay, that crap's on the outside of the glass. It makes me feel better.
It's a quality show here, folks.
Okay, so we've got this, like, honey color. Like, that's, like, the color of, like,
honey.
Nice amber honey.
It's bubbly. Ooh.
It's bubbly. And it smells vaguely of cat piss.
We can always go to the next beer.
I don't know. I mean, this is my brother David. He's kind of a punk person. This is kind of a punk bike. I kind of look like a punk. I don't think this is the thing I'm supposed to be drinking right now, but let's give it a shot. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, it's not bad. It's just... It feels like beer. It tastes like... Imagine something like multi-beverage, but without the horrendously uber sweet and chemical flavor. And has the like taste complexities that you'd find in a wine.
Okay, so are you gonna share it?
Sure. Who wants some more?
Pass.
I'll pass.
We're classy here. somebody. Oh no.
If you want the glass, I'm done with it.
Really?
Okay. So
wait.
What?
Somebody's gonna get, since it's being passed. Oh, hi. Cheers. I'm double fisting it, and I've got tears running down my face from laughing.
well, I guess
So
we're
we're
off to
having
a
a
good
good
start
time.
then.
But yeah, here's this chateau. That is the most awkward.
Right?
I have to say, and this is saying something, I think this is the most awkward thing I've ever put in my mouth.
You want to put something awkward in your mouth?
Yeah, I do. Hang on a second. Stand right there. I'm gonna take.
Where's Sarah when we need her? Sarah, you want to put? Can I call her up and say, Sarah, you want to put something awkward in your mouth?
No.
Damn it!
What is that?
Right? What
Okay,
if
wait.
you called her up?
No, here.
It's
hang
like oil and rice. It's oil and rice wrapped in a leaf and petrified.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the camera to somebody because I want to do this in the wine glass, and someone's gonna get this because I'm gonna go wine snob on it.
Alright, go
You know?
wine stop on it, honey.
It claims to be
Whoa.
something.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't you feel like you have power?
Hold up.
Whoa.
1 second.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me just get a good focus on you here.
Well, you know it's a quality beverage because, you know, after you drink the entire bottle of
Okay.
it, this right here, this will be the color of your piss. Like, I'll take bets. I'll drink the whole bottle and we can, you know, find out. But the fact that it is, like, bad night of drinking colored piss, I'm a little apprehensive.
God damn it. Could you make the guy who has the camera on the tripod laugh instead of me?
Yeah, you know how I feel.
What doesn't it look
Right?
It smells vaguely like a cat walked by your pear and just pissed on it so you'd have a bad day. That's what it smells like.
Chateau de Gâteau Peace.
I don't know, and then it vaguely smells like apricots. So already we're getting a little weird.
Le marquis de Saint-Evremont des
Drink it, fucker. I want to get to my beer. Oh, that's a face.
Okay.
That's a face.
Alright.
Oh.
I can't do that again.
Is it that bad?
Here's my issue with it. Because it's effervescent, I went to take. It has an aftertaste.
Yeah, it keeps going for a little while, doesn't it?
God.
Dude.
You got it. The problem is I went to go take a sip and it like went up my nose. So like I got this like back of the throat, top of the sinuses, like malt to the face.
Oh God,
You know,
I'm sorry.
like it's and the mouth feel of it, I mean it feels like you're swallowing like somebody put sand in your jello.
Is that?
That's what it feels like.
I don't know. It like the mouthfeel is way more akin to beer than it is to anything else.
Which it smells like a malt beverage. It has
Yeah.
the mouthfeel of beer, but it finishes and has stages like wine. Okay. This,
I don't think, as I said in the beginning, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's incredibly bizarre.
I think it is the most awkward thing that has ever been in my mouth.
Well, next time we have a party at Sarah's place, I will bring a bottle and I will give it to her.
It's like, I still got this like stabby, like, you know when you eat a really, really sharp cheese, that almost spicy burn that lingers? Yeah, I have that going on in my mouth and not in a fun way.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Alright, why don't you take the camera back?
Okay.
And then I'm going to have Okay, so now that we're done with all that silliness and this incredibly awkward thing called Chateau Jiahu by Dogfish Head,
And you don't know it.
which I can which I can recommend simply on the basis that you've never tasted anything like it.
It's a unique experience.
Yeah.
This is the
And
kind of beer you
like
can pass
Banksy said of Mr. Brainwash, and I don't mean that in a good way.
Well, you know, here's what I have to say. If it's some like ancient Chinese brew, at least we know why those people were pissed off, because they had to drink that shit all the time.
It was that or tea. But wouldn't that just turn them into Britons? You know,
Yeah.
all the old emperors
Cold
sitting around.
cider.
I don't know. Maybe we should invade Southeast Asia. Take over Vietnam and Thailand, you know? Ooh, there's a penguin on the television set.
What's it doing?
Standing.
Oh.
All right. So instead we have something resembling real beer, which is
beer?
which is Brooklyn Brewery's Summer Ale.
Ooh.
So this is supposed to be a light and refreshing sort of thing, akin to the old school, and by old school I mean not last century but the century before, lunch wine. Oh, sorry, lunch ales. So it's it's a beer, but it's not going to knock you on your ass, and it's not going to be like, hey, I'm a loaf and a half of bread in your stomach you just drank all at once. Guinness.
Oh, fudge. I completely moved the camera.
Oh.
Fine. I do not care. I'll film both from over here.
So, it's beer time. This is much better. Lemon and apricot. That's very nice. Well, damn. I think this is some tasty brew. It's a little hoppy at first, but doesn't slap you around silly. And the finish is nice and light and crisp, and it goes down easy. I could drink a whole 6-pack of this and not even think about it.
So it's like a sophisticated cheap date? You know, the whole goes down easy. I mean, I'm just, It's kind of like the date he had last week.
Okay, could you do that, but be 90 degrees from where you are, facing Laura? No, that's a little too far. Come back.
Can
about
we
10
do
degrees.
that later when my beer isn't half full?
Well, wait, now would be a good time for us to do this.
Open a beer and hand it to us?
So we've got a... See, I don't do the whole beer thing, so my brew tonight is Strongbow hard cider. For those of you who think hard cider is a pansy-ass drink, try one of these, or a blackthorn. Blackthorn is also good. It's very refreshing. Very crisp, nice and dry. Not sweet. There's a hand reaching. You know it's a fun day when the cameraman is just reaching for booze.
Whoa, so in the same shot I not only have our cameraman who's now acting, but we've also got an empty camera that might still be on. How
No.
meta is this?
Hey, wait. Give that back.
Yes.
Mine. Damn man tried to steal my brew.